3, yo, it's the Yewllusion skateboarding, dude. We're talking I forgot about pools, dude. Pools. First pool I ever skated was Buena Vista. Just so rad. I skated Buena Vista when I was like 16, and I skated it like when I was 46, dude. How many lives has Buena Vista had? You probably go skate it right now, dude. If you're in the area of Buena Vista, go skate it. It's probably raining. So you think about pools, man. I get fired up about pools, dude. Pools are just like the raddest thing ever, man. That's like another scene, dude. You can go sniff out pools about anywhere, dude. I got a cool story here on skateboarding. So I was down in Costa Rica, right? I was down with Costa Rica with my girlfriend, right? We were in Tamarindo, right? Whatever. It's like the first time I didn't bring a skateboard with me somewhere. So I'm down in Tamarindo. We're driving around. Me and my girl are driving around Costa Rica, touring around, and I'm in Tamarindo. We're eating some pizza, dude. I'm eating some pizza, and I see some kid coming out of the jungle with a skateboard, and I'm like, what? Let's go investigate. So I go back into the jungle, and there's like a little peanut thing, dude, like a skate bowl, someone that had been built. And you know, I went down in Costa Rica. I didn't have any tennis shoes. I have flip flops, right? This is one of the reasons I don't ever wear flip flops again. I always am laced up, dude. So I'm down there, and there's this kid skating this old crappy board, man, and I'm like, hey, dude, let me take a couple turns on your board. He looks at me, and I'm bare feet, and he's like, nah, dude. A little Tico kid, like, no, I'm not letting you ride my board. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, no. He's like 12. He's like, no, I'm not letting you ride my board, man. Like, no, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm like, dude, I just gotta get a couple turns in here, bro. He's like, no, and this surfer kid shows up. He's like, all right, yeah, you can use my board. He looks at me, dude. He's like, here, you can use my board. So I'm barefoot, man, and I start skating this bowl. And I'm in my prime back then. I'm like 27, right? Whatever. I'm in my prime. And I start skating, ripping, dude. Not ripping, well, ripping for me. I started skating pretty good, and the kid's like, after like my third run, he's like, here, you can use my board. I'm like, nah, I'm all done, bro, thanks, man. I'm like, I just wanted to get a couple runs. But it was this weird thing where this kid was like, oh, I want you to ride my board now, dude. And I was like, I was done, dude. I was like, I'm out. It's cool. And yeah, that was a cool, but anyway, so like, that's why I took like a skateboard with me down to Chile last time, dude. Scored, dude. Went over to London, scored. Dude, that's what's so cool about skateboarding, man. Just have it. I remember I flew to meet my dad in San Francisco, right? I forgot about this. So back in the DIY days when I'm like 17, dude, you couldn't get old gear, like retro gear like you can now. Like, so we like those old Fiberflex skateboards because we used to like to eat acid and go skate on like Fiberflexes, dude, and get freaky. Whoa, those skates will get you freaky on the right combo, dude. Don't get all like sidetracked with this like new high-tech gear, dude. Get some of those old decks, dude. There's some magic in those things. Anyway, so you couldn't buy them, so we started making our own, dude, with fiberglass and wood and stuff. Me and my buddy Sasha, and I don't know where I was going with that. We were making our own skates, blah 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 blah. We're down in the colony. So there's this 4th of July down in the colony, right? We're out of our minds, dude. The colony used to go crazy on the 4th. We're out of our minds, dude. And we're sitting there, and the colony's like it's like this enclosed VIP community, but goes ape shit during the 4th of July. And my buddy used to have a motorhome in there, dude. And we were just the boys just hanging out. We're hanging out like tripping. And everyone's going crazy, and there's like this speed bump, and this dude comes rolling up on his motorcycle, like slow speed, and like one of our skates fell over and like rolled. Like it was like the trippiest like slow speed thing you ever seen, like super slow speed motorcycle, and then there's the speed bump, and then the skate just rolls in, and the guy's going so slow over the motor, and he like taps it and just goes rump, 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 and falls down like right in front of us, and we all just start losing our shit, dude, laughing. And dude, this guy was just mortified, dude. It was one of those. One of the gnarly things I ever saw was Choppy Omega at the Burnside. Full speed, goes up the wall like crazy, full speed. He's coming down, and where the big Twinkie is, he's coming down and he's coming up over the Twinkie, and someone lost their skate and it rolled behind the Twinkie, and he's coming off the big wall to do the power pump off the Twinkie, and he comes up, boom, and he hits the skateboard and launched like Superman into the little teeny quarter pipe thing, and face first, it blew his face apart. It was so gnarly, dude. I'll never forget the Choppy Omega slam, dude. That was heavy. Back to pools. I was talking about pools, dude. I don't know, dude. It was cool to go out to the desert and skate with all those dudes at that pool out in the desert, dude, out in Palmdale or wherever that thing's called, man. The one they dug up a couple years ago. That was rad, dude. Peacock called me up. Going and hanging out with Peacock up in Fresno was rad, dude. Skating all those pools. It's trippy, dude. You can sniff it out. Skateboarding's for sniffing out, man. Just have one, dude. Like, I couldn't imagine getting in my car and there not being a skateboard in my car, dude. Like, that's the kind of skater I am, dude. I'm never leaving home without a skateboard. I don't care where I'm going, dude. You know why? Because I can always, as long as there's pavement, man, I can skate my way out of it, dude. I can just skate away, dude. Doesn't matter where you are, dude. That thing is, dude, it's a table, it's a pillow, it's a shield, it's a weapon. Can open things, dude. It's a bottle opener, dude. It's the most versatile piece of equipment you could ever have as a skateboard. So the scene, I got any more, dude. It's all so blurry and crazy now that I'm thinking about it. Skating, dude. Man, you know what the scene was? The scene was me and a curb. In my late teens, early 20s, it was me and a curb. I could just go around in circles and grind. That's the scene, dude. I don't know, like the scene, like it's just me, my skateboard, and whatever there is there, dude. Like, as much as I like to skate with people, like, I could care less too. I'll go skate by myself all day long, dude. I had this other thing, right when I'm in Flagstaff, it was like handrail time, like, and I remember there was this like elementary school, like kind of on the outskirts of town, and I remember like it was way away, dude, so I had to walk there, and I remember I skated there. It was like a full skate journey to get there, and I skated, but they had this like beginner handrail, like off the curb. I used to go skate the curb blocks and like off the block so you could get on it real easy. And I was just getting into the handrail thing, and boom, I was doing it, and I folded my ankle, dude. And I remember it was like a winter night, dude. It was cold, dude, but I had been skating, so I really wasn't like dressed appropriately because knew I was going to be skating. So like I think I had like a sweatshirt maybe tied around my waist or something. And I tacoed, folded my ankle, dude, and I was like stranded at this school in the middle of the night, dude, and walked home, like limped home, like dragged myself home and almost like froze to death. It took forever. And I remember just being like, I don't care enough, dude, like about that. Like it was that weird thing where I was like, I've always been like that with skateboarding, man. Like, I way rather skate longevity than like get all like spazzed out and like hurt myself, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Jump ramps. There's some stuff that you only did in the 80s, dude. Jump ramps. Everybody did a jump ramp except me, dude. I wasn't down for the jump ramps at all. For some reason, intuitively, I knew it was like a bad idea, dude. I was like, yeah, you launch off the thing and land on the flat. I was like, nah, I never was into jump ramps, but everybody else was. And most of those dudes, they can barely walk. They can barely walk. I'll tell you what was cool, though, was that, not that it was that cool, but the big earthquake up in the Loma Prieta earthquake. I remember it blew apart like downtown Santa Cruz, and there was the sidewalk that got all lifted up, dude, like the wheelchair ramp, you know, and the sidewalk. We used to go skate that downtown all the time. It was like a big hit for a while. That's how how the skating scene was in the late 80s, early 90s, was you needed an earthquake to break the city so there was something to skate, dude. Like, that's it. I've skated that black pool I remember the pool in Oakland, dude. I skated that after the fires. I remember we used to go, there's some on the backside, you go through the tunnel over the freeway on the backside, there used to be some pool at some old country club back there. You had to go like skate, and you had to take like you had to roll in on a bench to like get enough speed. It was pretty tight, but I remember skating that thing all the time. Ah, man. Yeah, I've been skating, dude. I'm always down for a skate adventure. Oh, this is the final story, dude. The Fracture Factory, dude. Because I was thinking about it. So the other time that like a Thrasher magazine I was on my way to see Eminem, dude, at the Meadowlands. I was living in the Poconos. I went to go see Eminem's at the Meadowlands. And on the way there, I had the new Thrasher. So this has got to be 2001, something like that. And you open the center spread, and there was that 2-page spread of the skate park in Louisville, Kentucky. They call it the Fracture Factory. Just like with the full pipes and the whole thing. It was like, on the East Coast, it was crazy. I skated that bowl in Nashua too, dude, New Hampshire. Skated that. And anyway, dude, so I see the center spread, and I was like, dude, it's not real. I thought it was photoshopped or something. I was like, that's not a real skate park, man, because it's huge, dude. And it's like right there in the middle of town and stuff. And I'm like, nah, that's not real. And I'm like, wow, it is real. So 2 days later, I drove from the Poconos, Milford, to the Fracture Factory in Louisville, Kentucky, dude. And I just posted up there for 4 days. I like literally parked my car, my pickup truck, right there where you could see the whole thing. And I sat there, and I would, because it's open all night, or it used to be, I would skate for like 2 hours. I would go drink some beers, hang out, like rest, just chill, skate some more, go to sleep, wake. Did that for 4 days, and moved my car for 4 days. I skated. And it was just like the Burnside kind of was back in the 90s, dude. There was just people coming out of the woodwork, like, oh, I saw this thing in Thrasher, dude. I'm there. Like, it was pretty rad, because I love that vibe. I love cracking open a Thrasher magazine and being like, oh, well. But I think that the new generation's spoiled, dude. Like, I think the best part about skateboarding for me was at one point, like, there wasn't anything to skate. So you heard about something and you went for it. That's what the scene was all about, dude. Like, if you were a skater, dude, and you'd heard about some sort of thing to skate, dude, you were on it, dude. You were like, I'm going tomorrow, dude. Like, something to skate? Yeah. And something mega and new and fat and radical. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if there's that vibe still there. I still got it. I still got it. But yeah, skateboarding, man. Ollie, dude. There's 45 minutes of skate stories for you. Lates.